Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bite Size Stories. I'm Giorgia, and this podcast was created to explore the complex relationship we have with food, body image, and mental health through honest, lighthearted, and meaningful conversation. In today's episode, we're gonna talk about the pressure to have a fit body, the fear of not fitting in the beauty standards, and the unrealistic ideals we absorb from the social media sometimes. And we'll explore how working out can shift from something you have to do, something obsessive, to something that it's empowering. So, if you have ever counted calories instead of dreams, and if you have ever said no to a dessert just to reflect someone else's ideas of fit, you're watching the right episode. Joining me today is an amazing Pilates instructor and fitness coach who learned how to reconnect with movement, not as a punishment, but as a celebration of strength. So welcome, Maryia.
Hi, nice to meet you, Giorgia.
So tell us something more about you.
My name is Maryia. I'm a Pilates instructor, group fitness instructor, and just a trainer, I would say teacher, into your fitness journey. Originally from Belarus, moved to New York, and just made my passion my profession.
I would love to know, has your relationship with working out always been that healthy?
No, ever since that started, like in my teenagers, when you start to reflect more to your body, and I didn't like what I see in the mirror. Even when I was active, active from my childhood, I was a little chubby. And by my 16, I remember I was like around 180 pounds, and I decided to, oh no, I need to lose weight. And I was on a strict diet, then sport, crazy sports, nothing healthy, and then after all I made it to 150 pounds, but I wasn't happy. It wasn't a part of my life. And after all, years going by, it was back and forth, the weight and the relationship with the food still wasn't so good until I just let it go. I just let it go and made the sport a part of my routine. And this is when it became a pleasure. And after I set up all the good relationship with the food, with my workouts, I decided to help people to do that.
Oh, wow. So it was an up and down path, like a roller coaster. I mean, it always is, right? But I totally relate to that, I haven't told you the story, but I think I had this period of my life where everything kind of started to change for me. And it was actually the period where my bigger issues with food and body image and nutrition and everything kind of started to rise in a bad way. And that was the period where I kind of lost control of myself because I was working out all the time. I was obsessed by working out. I remember sometime I would actually wake up at night because I suffered of insomnia, and just to do something, I would work out. Okay, it's 3 a.m. I'm here, I have insomnia. What should I do? Okay, let's do some abs or let's do some legs workout. And it was like that every day. I was totally obsessed by that. If I skipped a day, that would make me feel very anxious. The reason I was doing that wasn't to, because I enjoyed that or I wanted to be healthy or stuff like that. It's because I was totally obsessed by the idea of being fit, of being lean, because I was a chubby, I was just a chubby teenager, and I think most of my friends weren't. I didn't tell you that, but I experienced some bullying experience at that time because I was chubby, and that kind of made me switch something in my brain. Then that led me to start this obsessive working out journey, and also with nutrition, cutting calories and balancing calories with workout. And I feel you. I understand your path, and I feel it's tough, and I feel that's wrong. Something needs to change at some point in your brain, because working out is such an amazing thing, and when you use it just because you have to, it's not as good as it should be.
Definitely, yes. But can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Did it really work? Did all those obsessive 3 a.m. workouts
Oh.
worked?
I was, no, like I would say definitely no. I was crazy for that. But I think it didn't work also because I wanted so much to like to gain that body that I wasn't even thinking about, you know, if my body was changing accordingly. Like I didn't actually pay attention if my body was changing or not. I was just stuck to that idea of getting to that body, which of course I would never get, because my idea was like a body that I could never get, for sure. For sure. So no, the answer is like totally not. I think today I'm more happy with that. There's still like much to do, but yeah. But you know, as we share this path, what would you say to the younger self?
I would say to prioritize health first, to learn and then to go with those obsessive workouts, to learn first how it all works, how your body works, how it's all connected, all parts, your hormones, your workout, your muscles, nutrition, how it all works together to get you to the goal. And the goal is not be skinny, the goal is to be healthy first, and then to be strong. And I would say, please learn more. Do not seek for like very fast results. Just go there for health, and there would be way better results.
Yeah, I think that's a beautiful message. But I would love to do a step back, kind of, and try to understand. You told us that you haven't always been like that, right? Your relationship with working out was different. And what I would love to understand is what exactly changed. What made you do this shift, and how can people do that? You know, I'd love people learn from your experience, because I think you're a beautiful example. So yeah, what changed?
It was, I told you, it's been a long path. It's like definitely more than 10 years, and I don't want to scare you guys, but like first, consistency is the key, and there is no fast results in anything, in any path.
Yeah, nothing happens overnight.
Yes. As for me, it was back and forth. I was all alone, and then I joined my university, and we were a group of 3 girls that just joined one gym, and we went there together. We drove there together, which was more fun than to go there alone. And then after all, we were hang out and then go home. Then it just became the part of my routine. So even I was with someone, even I was alone, I just wanted to go there because I've noticed how I feel after that. And the goal and the main thing that I want to say, I went there not to see less kilograms, less weight on the scale. I just went there to just spend time.
Also, just because you enjoyed.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. And then after all, you see how your body get in shape, how you can meet all new people, and you became a part of community.
At the beginning, when you don't have that routine yet, I think support is the key. Having someone that supports you, having a community, it's something that gives you a lot of like emotional strength. Definitely, when you're not used to that routine. And also, like finding something you like to do. That makes I think like the big shift.
It's a big impact. Another thing I would like to mention, this is what helped me, but everyone is different, and every path, like everyone's path is different to this like healthy workout body relationships. So just listen more to yourself. What are you looking for exactly?
Everyone is meant to do different things. You know, nobody should stick to a certain workout just because like people say that it's a good workout, or just because it's like a cool workout. But I think everyone deserves to explore the fitness worlds and find the workout you like, find the sport you like, find a group sport, find an individual sport. And I think, like, to me, my experience was what made the shift for me. You know, after all those like bullyism episodes, I started doing Taekwondo because I was like, okay, I gotta be able to defend myself if someone wants to punch me. But it happened that I fell in love with that. I was so passionate about it. I loved my teachers. I loved people at the gym. I loved people like training with me. I found a lot of support in that. It wasn't a physical support. Okay, I wanna be clear. It was a psychological support and emotional support from all of them that made me feel totally different. Made me want to be in that gym all day long, just to be there, just for the pleasure of being there, training, learning a discipline, which is something I think it's very important. At some point, I understood that I didn't care of my body anymore. Like my body, I don't know, my weight could be different, my body could be different. I didn't care at all because I was so in love with what I was doing, until someone told me that I was growing too many muscles. And that person, I'm not gonna say who's that, but that person told me, your legs are becoming too bulky. You have like quite almost like a male body right now because you have too many muscles. And that was another click that made me think, oh damn, like I have to stop, I have to quit, like right after. And I quit because of that.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, and I hope you're not on this. You're seeing differently. And another thing about a little bit of motivation. You should find motivation in yourself. This word that I can't pronounce, I will try. Intrinsic motivation. Yeah, the motivation that comes from the inside of you, that what you feel after the workout, in particular, if we were talking about the workout, how your body feels, just concerning yourself.
Yeah.
Not what other people say to you, that you're bulky, you're too skinny, you're too stretchy. I don't know what else should they say. Or this workout is bad, this workout is good. Just listen to your body, listen to yourself, and that's would be the key.
We shouldn't be too much, absorbed by other people's things.
Yeah.
But let's go back to you. Okay. Because I'm so curious. In your journey, what brought you to Pilates at some points? Like, why that specific practice?
I think curiosity brought me to Pilates. Then, after all, I found it was also the teacher that I fell in love with. And I was like, okay, let's see Pilates. I will go there just to stretch because they have no weights. And I was like dying. I was like all shaking. Oh my God. I said, what did you do to me? What's happened? And then I said, okay, it was just the first time. I will go there and again. And then I see I'm kind of reshaped. And from that time, I was just like, no, it's my thing.
That's your thing.
Yeah. It's my thing.
And I loved when you said, I'll go just, I'll just go there for stretching because like there are no weights. I love you saying that because I think you'll agree with me. But a lot of people still think Pilates is just that kind of practice for, skinny girls in nice matching sets and all these kind of things. A lot of people not even consider Pilates as a sport. What would you say to those people?
Go try Pilates, please.
Yes.
Sign up for the class. I would like to say there's like principles of Pilates that engage many things. It's teaches you how to move your body properly. It uses smaller muscles instead of big one. That's why we're all shaking there. It connects your breathing to the movement, which is also very important here. It's to teach you coordinations when you move your right arm and left leg at the same time. Some people just messing all around and they're like, oh my God, where am I on this earth? It's teach you all these basic principles, and sure, we can load you with the weights, but learn the basic and learn how your body moves. You will sometimes notice such a small things, how all these joints moves. This is what about Pilates things, about precise little things that you learn about your body. And this is what, it's a mind-body connection as well, which is so important during the workouts.
I do agree on the fact that it really teaches you like how your body works. Mm-hmm. I think after a Pilates session, I don't know, you have pain in muscles you didn't even think you had. It happens sometimes.
Yes.
But still, I think sometimes people kind of have that bias. Pilates, like it's just for girls, or it's just like for lean girls, and maybe they are afraid to join a Pilates class. Mm-hmm. And I've heard people saying that, and I relate to that. I'll tell you this. Before starting my very first reformer Pilates class. I wanted to do that so bad, but I was so scared because I kept thinking, okay, I'm gonna step into that room and it's gonna be just full of thin, fit, amazing girls, and I'm gonna be totally out of space because I don't feel like I am enough, like my body is enough fit to join a reformer Pilates class. I don't even have coordinated set, so I cannot join. Then finally, one day I decided to go, and it was a pleasure to understand that it was full of normal people. The body wasn't the center of that, but body wasn't the core of that. And that was the moment I understood, okay, that's a practice for everyone. I can do that. I'm able to do that. I can join this class. Nobody's gonna judge me.
What I would like to say first, Pilates is for everybody. And to check it out, please close the Instagram stories, close the Instagram and go sign up for the class and check it out. To make a video 30 seconds on the reformer and post it with a big beautiful picture, it's a bit different than to work out the whole 50-minute class.
You can reach out to Maryia if you want the proof of that. Let's pull back from the looks, okay? Let's pull back from the looks and do a step back, because you're a trainer, you're a coach, so I'd like you to, I'd like to use your knowledge on that to explain also a little bit of another part of the workout, which is like scientific part, let's say. So I'd like you to tell us what happens into your body when you start moving regularly. And I mean physically, I mean hormonally, I mean mentally, emotionally.
When you work out and after workout, there is a release of endorphins, which we call the feel-good chemicals. So when endorphins release into your brain and into your body, you just feel good. You smile and you're happy and you are ready to go and do some other thing. Another thing, it also reduces cortisol, the hormone of stress, which had a double boost on your mood and your overall feeling after all. Good.
I'm reading so much of cortisol right now. Like cortisol, it's my algorithm right now. Like reduce cortisol. I'm like, how do I reduce cortisol? How am I supposed to do?
And I would like to mention there is no medicine to reduce cortisol. No.
Yeah, right.
It's just it's just a reduction of the stress, and sport and workout can help you with that. Another thing, it's improvement of the posture. So you look up straight, you become taller. Like we like to joke in Pilates, like after the Pilates class, you become 1 inch taller because at least you can sit up straight, or you have this nice tall spine. Improvement of the balance. So we're not falling when it's so slippery outside during New York winters. It's a better sleep. Again, all connected together, all the movement, coordination of the movement, and again,
because you're releasing serotonin as well, right?
Sure.
When you work out, so that helps you sleeping better.
Yes. So just good things after the workout.
Yeah. I do think though, keeping that consistency that is leading you to this having this amazing effects of working out sometimes is held by big life changes, like I don't know, injuries, pregnancies, or busy seasons. I mean, when you have a busy season, sometimes there is enough opposite effects that is gonna put a rush on you. How many times do we hear people saying, "Oh, it is already February, summer is in June, and I've been like so busy during the rest of the year, during the past rest of the year, and now I have like this pressure. I need to lose weight because June is coming, and I don't know. Yeah, I feel like that's a big thing. We all have it in some way. Yeah, it's kind of like June pressure, and
summer body.
Yeah, the summer body pressure.
Body rush.
So it's about, like keeping that consistency. The most of the time it's hard to get. How would you address this? Like having consistency, not having panic about the summer body.
Consistency is the key. If you're gonna push yourself again, working out for summer body is gonna put you in a stress position, and with stress you will never get any results because you're gonna hate it. You're gonna hate it. It's gonna be all the stress situation like, I have to go there just because I need to get my body fit. It's never worked like that. If the workout is just a part of your routine and you won't think about this, like keep in mind, I need to get a summer body, I need to get. For other thing that you say, like if you have anything you got into the pregnancy, there are a bunch of pregnancy workout. Pilates is really good for this because it's again, it's a low impact. So just couple modifications and go for it.
Let's say if you do the right modification, there's nothing that prevents you to do your workout. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
And so before wrapping up, we have addressed a lot of important and amazing topics. In some of them I relate, in some of them I still don't relate because I'm still in my path to, to healing. But before we wrap up, let's play a quick round of a game. So I'm gonna say a statement around, of course, the fitness culture, and you're gonna tell me if it's a total myth or if it's something that you actually stand by. Okay. You ready?
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so running makes your legs bloated, increases your water retention.
Yes and no. Yes for yes for 1 or 2 days just to get the muscles, to get recovery for muscles. If you drink isotonics, so get magnesium and potassium, the water will go away in 1 or 2 days.
Lifting or using weights makes you bulky.
No.
Cardio is the only way to burn fat, period.
No. When you're doing a cardio workout, you're using carbohydrates, carbs. And when you do moderate or low to moderate workouts for a long period of time, so 60 minutes and above, you use fat.
If you work out a lot, you can eat whatever you want, no diet needed.
No, it's false. It's a myth.
Stretching is optional.
No, flexibility is very important for your joints and for muscles overall. So if you don't want to be bulky,
you need to stretch. I am a stretch fan, so yeah, I agree on that.
Yes.
Carbs in the evening make you gain weight.
Not only carbs, every meal. If you eat carbs give you energy, and you go into bed and you don't use this energy, it turns into fat. So you gain weight.
You can't work out in a bad mood.
No, you should work in a bad mood.
Sometimes when I work out in a bad mood, for me it's like even worse, Like I look at like all the other people's body and I start making comparison with my body. And I'm like, I cannot be here. I need to go back. More resistance, more results.
Depends for example,
depends like,
what's the goal.
You starve yourself, you run for 3 hours, so you have more results.
No way.
Okay.
No way.
That's what I wanted to know. That's what I wanted to know.
Please be careful too, buddy. We have one body for a lifetime. We have only one body for a lifetime, and we should take care of it. Please don't torture it on the workouts.
Just to close, if there is one thing that you could whisper to all of the people that are watching us, what would you tell them?
I think I would tell that health is first. Your health and overall feeling of your body is first. Not the numbers of the scales on the weight, not your weight. Health is first. And with that, you will get to your perfect body and your perfect mind.
And where can people find you?
My Instagram is just for my personal life. Sometimes I post the events and workouts that I do in parks, so you can join me. You can just DM me, and just if you ever need a partner, I could be that.
That's
I can support
amazing.
you. Yeah. If you just want to talk.
Yeah. So if you wanna start, improving your relationship with workout, you can reach out to Maryia. She will be happy to give you some insights on working out, on Pilates, on any kind of other practice. And thank you so much for joining us in this episode of Bite Size Stories. If this episode made you feel seen and you related to it, please share it to a friend, and follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and every podcast platform. Remember that that's your first step to grow and feel good with your body and your health without paying attention to beauty standards or any other thing. So thank you for joining us on this episode of Bite Size Stories, and remember, healing never felt so good.